On tonight's show, we have singer, songwriter, and producer Lephare. And now for your host, KoolKard. What's up? Welcome back to the show, episode 26. Man, we rolling. 26. Yeah, man, we rolling over here, man. It seems like yesterday when I started, but it's all good. Yes, indeed. This week, man, I got a good one for you. I got my brother from back in the day. I'm telling you, we're gonna take it back, man. I'm gonna bring him in with a nice little intro, give you a little bit of his music, some visuals, you know what I'm saying, just to introduce him the right way. He goes by the name of Lephare. You know what I'm saying? He's a singer, songwriter, artist, producer. Man, he does it all. He plays instruments. I don't know if he's classically trained, plays by ear, but the brother does it all, man. We go way back. So it's going to be a good one. We're going to catch up. You know what I mean? It's going to be like we just reminiscing tonight. So y'all stay tuned, man. I hope y'all are staying safe out there with all the rioting and all that stuff going on, man. I hope it comes to an end soon, but I do understand the need for it and the cause that everyone is fighting for, man. So y'all stay safe out there. You know, we was already battling Corona, quarantine, and now we got curfew. So 2020 is a mother, man, but we're going to get through it. We still here. We still alive. We still breathing, you know what I'm saying? So we can make a difference. Y'all make sure y'all go out there and hit the polls and vote too, because they up to that funny business again. They talking about there was some problems at the polls and they got extended dates and all that. Every year it seems to be some. Listen, man, we ain't gonna get politics. Talk politics, but let's bring on my man Lephare. Let's get this going, man. Cause I'm telling you, I'm excited to talk to this brother. I haven't spoken to this dude in like 20 years, but like yesterday, man. It's just like yesterday, so it's all love. We're gonna get it popping. Y'all check this out. I'm gonna bring him in, and we're gonna get it going. Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lephare. What's up, boy?
What's up? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. It's good to see you, boy. Doing good, man.
You too, bro. Staying focused, bro, and positive, getting this music out here, bro. I'd like to see what you're doing, though, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Had to have you on, man. I'm going back, doubling back, you know, getting all my people I came up with, you know, still out there getting it, you know, bring you on, let the world see what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know I had to get you on that old school video on the gram, man.
Yo, he going back on me. All good, you know. The fans going up.
Yeah, man, that's where you came from. So I had to let them know. Okay, so anybody who didn't see the Instagram post, I posted a video from back in the day where he was signed to Jive Records with this group Imajin.
Yes, sir.
You know, shorty, you keep playing on my mind, no doubt, all that stuff. Y'all were 90s, man, 90 babies, 80 babies. Y'all probably heard the song, seen the videos. They were popping when B2K was out, and actually it was IMX, right?
Yeah. I am B2K.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up, man. So I mean, I ain't gonna dwell on that too much because that's not what I brought you on here for, but just so that people can know where you came from and where you're going, like, can you speak on just kind of like how you came into business with that group and how that even happened for you? Like, how'd you get your start, man?
It's crazy because I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, and the group was based out of New York, you know, and my brother basically knew some people that was looking for, you know, like a fourth member in the group, and they wanted somebody that could play keys.
Okay.
So me being that I play keys, they got me on the phone, auditioned on the phone, and like I played, I sang for them, and the next thing you know, they flew me to New York, and I was signing the deal. It was like it was no brainer for me, like, you know.
Wow, that's crazy, man. So like for you, so for a kid who's aspiring to be somebody and doesn't know anything about the business, like what is one thing that you wish you would have known before jumping in that you could kind of tell them, like, hey man, you know, look out for this?
I mean, as a kid, like, you got your people, you know, like your parents and stuff backing you, but one thing to look out for is like I would always say, even though if you young getting in the business, like still be proactive, like in your contracts and like understanding what your management is, and
Yeah.
like just be on top of it too. Even if you that young, like you still gotta know what's going on.
Just kind of understand what you dealing with, because it's business first.
Yeah, that's right.
Because a lot of people, they think, I'm just trying to get my little monitor up over here. A lot of people think it's all fun and games, and they see, the girls and you here, you there, whatever the videos and all that. But at the end of the day, you can kind of notice some artists who come in and they hot and they pop in and they all over the place, and the next thing you know, you don't see them no more. Why? Because the label is holding them. They won't release new music. Why? Because they caught up in contract litigation. They mad getting their money. The label's like, yo, this is what you signed. We don't owe you this money.
Yeah.
You don't want to comply. We ain't putting no music out.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It gets like,
it's crazy, man. So
gotta be on top of it, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. So for you, like back in those times, like what would be like one defining moment? And after this question, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to Jean Lephare. All right.
That's cool.
What would be like one defining moment for you that you'll always keep with you, during those times?
A defining moment. I mean, everything. Like at that time when you're so young, like I was just soaking everything up. Me being from New Orleans, like moving to New York, at 13, 14 years old, it's like it's a whole nother world just opened up for me.
Right.
So like doing shows at Madison Square Garden, like that's probably one of the biggest things like we did. Like we did the Superdome in New Orleans, but we did Madison Square Garden for like I think it was like the All-Star game or something like that. But yeah, it was crazy. Like
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So now Jean Lephare, like what's behind that name, man? Jean Lephare.
I mean, that's just me, bro. Like so it just stuck, and I roll with it.
That's what's up. So now let's give it a rundown. So now you producing, you got your Monsta Beatz, and we'll talk about that and going with that and who you working with. You still doing your singing thing, and I see you doing with Currency, and you playing bass with him, right?
Yeah, man. I'm pretty much the band director for him, and like we've been all over, man. Just working it out, doing a bunch of tours and getting out there, man. Getting the music out there.
Yeah. It's good to see you back out in front of the camera too, man, because that's how I know you. You know what I mean?
I had to do it. I'm like, once I left the group, I was like, I really dove into producing for a long time. After I left LA and I moved back to New Orleans, I was just like, let me dive into producing. And then that's when I met Currency. And that was really the first artist to really like catapult our shit, like production wise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically he was basically your first major placement.
He was just coming off Young Money, so he had a following. So it was like we worked with him. We did his first digital release.
Okay.
After leaving that situation, so he had a lot of people looking at him.
Yo, I didn't even know he was with Young Cash Money, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. He's a New Orleans native, right?
Yeah.
So he's right around the way.
He right around the way, bro. 10 minutes away.
That's crazy. So you kind of work with him, that's kind of. I guess you guys kind of helped each other, right?
We definitely helped each other. I mean, he was hot at the moment, and we was like coming up, and we was fortunate enough to do his like first full project, like
oh wow,
for Malcolm Digital, which like had Max B and like a bunch of different rappers, so it was like really cool,
Yeah. I bet that was an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, man. And now you touring with him. You the band director. You playing bass.
Man.
Yo, are you? I was wondering. Like I said in the intro, are you classically trained, or did you just Learn.
Not, I took lessons from my dad when I was a kid,
Okay.
and then he taught me piano theory. And then like when I got in the group, they had a keyboard player, but they wanted another one. But I was like, fuck, let me just pick up a bass
Yeah.
because they don't have a player. So I started learning bass up there in New York, and I just kept going with that.
Well, you had one of the best to learn from. You know, B Pity.
Birdie,
Yo, you
bro,
keep in touch with him?
of course, I talk to him all the time, bro.
Yeah, Bird is dope, man. He like with them instruments, man.
Peace, bro. Yo,
He is a beat. I be watching some of his little Facebook posts, man. When he be on there doing stuff with artists. Bert, man.
yeah.
That boy crazy, man. What about Lounge? You keep in touch with him?
Always keep in touch with him. Him and Bert, that's like family, bro. Forever, like you know how we are, bro.
For sure. For sure. When's the last time you spoke to L?
I talked to L like maybe like a month ago.
Okay.
Get together and do some stuff. You know, he got some stuff going on though. So
Yeah.
well,
Huh?
I was saying if he watching.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know I'm always watching, man. I talked to him. He hit me up today on the DM talking about how you gonna have everybody that came up under me on the show and you ain't had me on there. Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, man. But see, this is the thing with L. You know L hard to get up with, man. I told L before I started the show, yo, L, I need you. Come on the show. You know I got love for L, man. I always reach out to L, but L be busy. He be here and there, you know what I mean? So that's all good, but he know he's always welcome, so all love. Let's talk about your single, man. Room I Left. What's that all about? I know you got your video.
I did the single, I did the video in LA. It's featuring this girl, Blue. She from New Orleans too. She live in LA now. So I went to LA and I was like, man, we was actually performing for Rolling Loud with Currency.
Okay.
And let me just go out there and like try to shoot this like while we here for Rolling Loud. And it ended up working out, which was kind of crazy because my first director, it didn't happen. So I had to scramble and get like another director from LA.
Wow.
Hard, but we pulled it off and the video came out dope.
Yeah. I like that thing, man. I wish I could play the song, but like I told you, I'll get that copyright. Right.
It's all good.
Yeah, man. So yo, listen, if y'all got Apple Music, I know everybody got Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, something. Y'all go check my man out, man. Lephare, he got a new song called Room I Left on there. He got a song called Benihana. He got a whole EP on there. Check out Survival. Check out New Orleans. That shit right there is nostalgic. I love that New Orleans song, man.
Yeah, sure. I'm still thinking about shooting New Orleans, bro. It's like a song for my city that I want to like put a real crazy visual to.
You got to.
Yeah.
You got to. Do it, bro. Because I was just jamming to that today. I was like, yo, this is it right here. I wanted to play it, but I can't play it. But yeah.
Dang, they tripping like that on YouTube?
Bro, they be tripping, man. Even if I hit them up and say, I got permission from the artist, if you hit them up and say you gave me permission,
it still could be a problem.
They still ain't trying to hear it, man. So sometimes what I do is I'll play it for the live audience, and then, you know, once I post it to YouTube, I'll take it out. But it's like, man, I ain't trying to do all that. You know what I mean? So if y'all got iTunes, you know, Apple Music, Spotify, all that. I think you even on SoundCloud, ain't you?
SoundCloud, I'm on every platform, man. Just however you want to listen to music, type in Lephare, Spotify, Apple, all that.
Yes, indeed. Lephare. You see the name on the lower third down there, Lephare. Also follow him on Instagram too, man. He's doing his thing. Like you say, he's touring. Yo, let's talk a little bit more about your beats though. And you say we. Who's we? Because I know you got a partner in crime with that. Shout him out.
Monsta Beatz is me and my partner D-Lo Diamond, man. We pretty much do everything together.
Okay.
And we've been getting busy this year, you know, and last year. So things good for us right now, bro.
Yeah. I was reading you got a couple big name placements there, Wayne and Migos and.
Yeah, man. I just got my first gold plaque for Takeoff single. It's called Last Memory.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. I'm saying, I'm watching you, boy. I see you out there.
Yes, sir.
Well, fuck, but I support you for sure.
Fucking right.
That's right, man. That's right. Yes, indeed. So you plan on releasing an album? You working on an album? Because I know you've been dropping single after single.
I'm pretty much done with it, man. It's coming out on Jet Life Empire, so I got about. I'm gonna probably do like an EP first, but I wanted to do like just drop like 3-4 singles just to get people like, you know, acclimated with what I'm doing before I drop the full project. But it's done. It's coming.
Okay. Now is Jet Life your label or that's Currency's label?
Currency's label, yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna ask you a little bit about the Jet Life brand because I know he's been shouting that, he's been repping that for a minute, and I know he got clothing and all that. Like, what's all under that umbrella?
I mean, it's he got a few artists. The clothing brand, like you said, he got like just a bunch of little different businesses, you know. But that's pretty much the brand, Jet Life and Jet Life Recordings.
Okay.
And that's distributed through Empire.
So for the people out there who aren't really in tune with, you know, artists in New Orleans or haven't been in New Orleans, like who's out there, who's popping out there right now that we should know about?
Who's popping in New Orleans?
Or anybody you working with?
I mean, I'm working with everybody, bro. Heffy, you know what I'm saying? C Heffy, Nino Calvin is dope. Gus is dope. Big Smitty. It's D-Lo Diamond, man. He got a dope project too coming out.
Okay.
Like everything I do is like in house with like my people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kind of like that was.
Right.
You know, so it's a tight knit, but we actually doing like a compilation album right now, Monsta Beatz, with like all the artists from the city that's, you know, getting their recognition right now.
Okay.
So it's gonna be something dope coming soon.
Yeah, man. Like we were talking before the show, you gotta swing some of them my way, so you know, get them some exposure.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
You know, I like the support, man. Always.
Yeah, man. I like what you're doing, bro. This is a good platform.
I appreciate that, my brother. I'm trying to take it to TV, man. Prime time. Help me get there.
Oh.
Everybody, share it. You watching? Share it. Hit the thumbs up.
Share this page.
Right.
Bottom.
Share the page. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, man. That's my ultimate. Like I said, like I tell everybody, come on here, bro. I just try to do this. And I ain't gonna say try. I do this.
Yeah.
To bring value to the people who are viewing it, because I want somebody who's aspiring to do exactly what you're doing to take something away from this and be like, man, okay, I finally got an answer to one of my questions I've been asking people who wouldn't give me the answer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I do this, bro. Like, I want my guests to be transparent. I'll never dig for dirt. I don't do all that. I just want transparency about your journey, you know, your accomplishments, what you're doing, how you're doing it, you know, if you care to share it, just so they could take something from it and be like, dang, all right, man, I got some value out of this. I can take this and I could go hit the studio tonight and be a better artist because I learned something from G and Lephare. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with that, bro.
So, you know, I just, so I want to take it prime time. I want to take it to TV, man. I want me a show like, you know, Steve Harvey or something, just to throw out somebody. But, you know, because I want...
like a talk show.
Yeah. Because I want people to come on, man, and just be able to talk, help people, you know, charities, giveaways, all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where it's going, brother. That's why you on here, man. So I'm telling you, all my people that I'm bringing on here, when I hit that prime time, I'm going to bring you back. Gotta bring you back.
Got to,
bro.
Anytime.
Yes, sir. Yo, so let's talk about let's talk about LB's influence for you. Like, how was it, or what did you take away from L, man? Because L's so talented. I keep asking L to this day, like, bro, why you ain't never just put nothing out? Now he tells me he doesn't want to be an artist no more.
Yeah, I mean, it happened like that, you know. Like, I always looked up to him though, as like, him and Bird is just like great writers and producers.
Yeah,
like they both was artists before.
Yeah,
but at the time when I was growing up, like that's the mode they was in. They was producing and writing. So I soaked all of that shit up. It was like, damn, these niggas could write. They make Beats. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like it was like a university at that studio in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So like Bert, as far as engineering, like you know what I'm saying, like he'll let me do his sessions and shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like doing the session. And now you know what I'm saying. Now I sit behind the boards and like do sessions like on my own. Like it's crazy. Like I
Yeah.
just so much game up from them dudes, bro. I love them dudes forever.
Yeah.
Man.
I remember it, man. I remember you be the one in there on the drum pad getting it. In there, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, cooking up or mixing.
Now, hold up. Let me put this in there.
Yeah. Yep.
For real. Like, get out of here, you little motherfucker. But now they never really was like that. They would let me do it. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, this tight. Put a little hi-hat in.
Yep.
Tight.
Yeah, man. I remember it all, bro. That's crazy. For the little time I was there, I know y'all boys down there in the basement studio for years, but you know, I'm happy to say I got to experience it. You know what I'm saying? And I take that with me forever. Like I still talk to Lindsay here and there. You know what I'm saying? And Elle, of course.
You do an interview with Lindsay?
Yeah. She said she was gonna watch tonight. She might be on here watching.
All right. What's up, Lindsay?
Yeah. I hit up Limes too, man. I told him you need to come on here for an interview for real.
Then that's like still pursuing this shit, bro. Because it's not an overnight thing. People be thinking this shit happen overnight, but it really don't.
Bruh. And that's why I was happy to see you resurface for real though, cause I hadn't seen nothing from you for years. You know what I'm saying? And then I start touring. Then I saw you drop a single. Then I see you drop another. I'm like, yeah, okay,
Yeah. Time, bro. It's everything in timing. You know it.
yeah. And you never know how it's gonna come around, bruh.
Yeah, man.
You never know how it's gonna come around, man. So I'm glad that you back at it, doing your thing, man. Like, bruh, how long have you been working with Currency? Cause I'm just trying to put it to, cause bruh, it's been like 20 years.
Like I started working with him in like 2008. So the first release was like 2009, but like we started working in like 2008, I believe.
So and that's what I'm trying to get at. Like between when I leave y'all, 2001, I think. From between 2001 to 2008, what were you doing? Did you take a break? Were you just kicking it? Were you just working on your beats, like honing your skills? Like what were you doing?
We moved to LA. The new group basically moved to LA, and like we recorded out there. We stayed out there for a while, bro, like 3-4 years. And,
Yeah, cause you got the Disney dude. He was the drummer, right?
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay. And that was after Jizz and Limes, right? Cause you had the duo.
Yeah.
Bro, I still got your songs, bro. I got Fatal.
Ooh.
And I got Runaway, bro. I still be jamming.
You got some classics, bro.
Bro, I was gonna play them on the show too, but I forgot to cue them up. I ain't gonna lie.
Save it for the TV.
Right. We'll be on that jam and reminiscing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. How's your mother doing, bro?
Good, bro. Everybody in the fam chilling, man. You know, just trying to stay these crazy times, bro. This shit is real wicked right now.
It's real crazy out here, man. Real crazy. It's I'm glad everybody's doing good, man. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying. What's Corey still doing design?
Corey in his design world, bro. He's still in New York.
For real?
Hey, Corey in New York. Just hustling out there, bro.
Bro, that's where he's comfortable at. I know he love that design.
He love it.
Yes, indeed, man. You ever talked to like Lindsay in any of them?
Which Lindsay?
From the group, your sister's group.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I speak to Lindsay every once in a while on Instagram.
Okay.
Sunny, of course, my sister, she just moved back down here.
Oh, she did?
So yeah.
Yo, I haven't seen Lindsay in years.
Man, she up in Houston, I think, or some Texas somewhere.
Oh, for real? I think I was in contact with her on Instagram at one point, but I think I changed my handle. and that just went out the door. I got hacked. I don't know. I done went through a couple of them.
That's crazy. How the hell you get hacked?
Bruh, and I ain't trying to even throw numbers out there like that, but I was only a couple thousand. But when I kept posting, and I realized, bruh, I was posting, and I had a couple thousand followers, and only, like, I would get like one like, one view. My account was just blocked or something. I don't know what was going on, but I ain't have no analytics, bruh. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard when you trying to promote a show or, you know, you doing music. I think I was still doing music at that time, you know, and acting and all that. So, you know, I'm trying to promote myself, and I'm like, I'm getting no analytics. I'm like, damn, I got to start over. But, you know, I'm working my way back. It's all good.
Yeah, man, you doing the right thing. You all right.
Yeah.
It was bumping, though. You know, you got the YouTube subscribers and shit.
Yeah.
You good.
Yeah. I'm trying to get them back engaged, because remember I don't know if you saw, but I was doing like tech review before. So I got all those subscribers off of that. And then I didn't start a new channel. I just switched it up. I revamped it. So a lot of them people are disengaged because that's not what they
want to doing that tech.
Huh?
They want to see you doing that tech.
Yeah,
huh?
They want to see tech reviews and all that. So they're disengaged, but it's all good. You know, I'm still building, still going, man. It's all good.
Yeah, bro.
So what do you enjoy more, man? You enjoy producing more, or you enjoy getting out in front of that camera?
I mean, you know, I always been in front of the camera. I like producing a lot more because I'm more like low key.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I feel like I had something to bring to the game that I needed to like get off my chest. That's why I want to get this EP out.
Yeah.
And got another one recorded that's ready, so I want to put that out. I just want to drop now. It's like, it's so easy. It ain't like it was back then where you had to like, you know, like wait 2 years and before you could put out another project. Like I could put that project out next month or next week if I wanted to, and then come right back with another one 3 weeks if I wanted to. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I think one, because it's so diluted out here, man. It's so many artists. It's so much people. It's like just short attention span because you got so much to choose from. So you gotta hit it. You gotta hit it and just keep on hitting it. You know what I'm saying? Or you get lost.
You gotta hit it and hit it again.
You know what I'm saying? You get lost. Like, man, an album used to last people what, a year and a half? An album lasts people 3 months right now.
If that,
for real. And I'm talking big name artists. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You drop that album, you be like 3 months later, you don't even see no promo on it. They might be on tour, but you don't see no promo on it. They don't even have a new video. It's crazy.
Yep. But then you got artists too that gonna drop a video every week.
Right.
Or 2 weeks.
Right.
He just like, bitch, I'm flooding it.
Yeah. When you got your Gucci Mans and your Lil Waynes and dropping 40 songs in 20 days. Yo, it'd be crazy, man. And then, of course, you know, the whole YouTube platform, and then anybody can just put their stuff on Apple Music now and Spotify and all that. So it's like, man, the game has changed, and you just got to go. It don't even matter if you got a deal and all this money behind you. Like, you really got to be working.
Yeah, bro. You got to keep going.
Yeah.
Stop for nobody. Like you said, the attention spans is short, so you gotta keep up.
Yeah.
Ain't no more.
Yeah, for sure. Man. So what's the first thing you doing, man, when everything kind of open back up and y'all can get back on the road and stuff?
Shit, just that, man. Just getting back on the road, traveling a little bit. You know, like I just came. Like I told you, I went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Thinking I was going get in the studio and one of my artists, Lephare, he was shooting a video out there, and we got the video done. But like right after that, like the city just shut down. Like it was curfew, protests, all this going on. So I wasn't really able to get too much done. I went to the studio maybe one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to that. The city's being regular again.
Yeah.
Travel. You know, no curfew.
Right, yeah, man. You wearing your mask when you go out, or you just like whatever?
Man, like I ain't gonna lie. I try to wear my mask everywhere, but I don't. I can't. Certain places, like, if I go to a store or something, I put a mask on, but like,
Yeah.
I ain't. But that thing disgusting, bro. It's like, can't breathe under there.
I know, man. I know. I'm just trying to figure out, man, how long it's gonna be like this. People will feel comfortable again to not go out without that. I don't know, man. They still got the drive-through daiquiris out there.
Look, they drive through daiquiris out. That ain't never. And you should see the lines. If you see the lines in these places right now, it's like since the quarantine, everybody want a fucking daiquiri.
Bruh, I don't even understand. How is that even logical? How is that even legal? A drive-through daiquiri shop. Bruh, that makes sense.
They say, okay, they don't want you to, once you put your straw in it, then you kind of like legally bind to that drink. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't pop it while you're driving.
Yeah.
Then you good. But people pop.
Man, they pop it before they get out the drive-through.
Oh, man. That shit funny.
Yo, that's the craziest I ever seen, bruh. When I came out there with y'all, man, I was like, yo, drive-through daiquiri?
You ain't gonna find that nowhere in the world, son. Well, no, like, unless you go third world country, like,
yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, New Orleans on one for that, boy. That's some new one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But yo, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I appreciate you coming on the show, bro. Take your time out.
Kicking it with Card, my dog.
Yes, sir.
Keep going, brother. Hit me up anytime.
Yes, sir.
I'll be in a couple weeks too, bro. Let's link up.
Yeah, hit me up. I'm here, man.
All right, I'm gonna be in the studio, so let's link.
Yeah, for sure, man. Drop your number in the DM for me.
I bet I will.
Yeah, that'd be easier, man. You know that DM be, I don't always see it. You know what I'm saying? That thing might go on red for a whole day.
Fucking right, brother. Good chopping up with you, man.
Likewise, man. Good seeing you, boy.
You too, man.
All right, man. We out.
100.